Go. Oh, what's up, boys? See if we could fit these mass monsters in one video. Look at that, that's not too bad, huh? So, welcome back, guys. Another episode. I got John Doyle, Damon Curtis, a couple of old guys here. All three of us training for OSG Masters 105 lightweight. John came in from Brooklyn today. Damon from Plymouth. Damon's wrapping up his training right now, steeplechase runs, and John and I are about to get after it. How you guys feeling for the show? We'll start with you, Damon.
I have some things I need to work on. Coming off injury. Like always, everyone's injured, everyone's hurt doing this. No excuses.
Yep. How about you, John?
I'm feeling great. Great events for me.
They are great events for you, yes. We've all been talking about you. John's no sleeper anymore. He won double Masters champ, right? The USS and SC, right? Maybe triple. We'll find out in a few weeks. Damon might have something to say about that. Maybe me. I don't know. We'll see. You guys can see I'm a little undersized here, but I'm not angling him. So you're feeling good. Me, I'm feeling pretty good for the show. Same thing as Damon. We're all battling little injuries here and there, but no excuses. We're going to send it. What event are you looking most forward to, Damon?
Deadlift.
Deadlift, nice. We have a deadlift medley up to 740 pounds, right? Mammoth bar?
Yeah.
I think it starts in the high five, 635, 675, 705, and 740 mammoth. You're going no suit, right? You thinking?
I'm leaning towards that.
Yep. No suit, you'd be a little faster.
I think so.
And your PR right now is like, what, 800-ish? You've hit 800?
I've done 800 in the suit, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's
a little bit more in me
what's your raw PR? Mostly reps, right?
I've hit 725 in a show a few times, once at the end of a medley. It's got to be 750, 775 raw by now, I'm sure, but I haven't done it, so I can't claim it.
Yeah, so I think you could finish that run without a suit and just be faster. Because
a 740 on a mammoth should feel 710, 720 maybe on a deadlift bar, so that's what I'm thinking and hoping.
How, what are you, 6'2"? 6'3"?
6'2", 6'3".
6'2", it's like long way down to strap in with the suit. How you feel about that? You feel fast in the suit?
The suit I've been getting pretty good with.
Yeah,
I
we've seen that.
I pulled almost 730. I don't know if I can finish though.
Yeah, we've seen that. I don't think I'm going to finish either.
Fast 3 is the
Fast 3. Fast 3 is that's the 675, right?
No, the 705.
705 is the third?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was the fourth. All right.
740 is the last one.
Then 3 is my goal. Not fast, just 3.
Fast 3, and then if I have time, I'll strap into the mammoth and give it a pull and see.
Oh yeah. So we're in the same boat with like last year with the Trump log, the Trump axle. You can't risk going for it. If you don't think you have it, you can't risk it, right? So I had to stick with the 600. This year, if I get the first 2, unless the second one's terrible, I'm going for the third, just like you probably going for the fourth. And wouldn't it be great to hit that PR, because that'll be a lifetime PR for you, 740.
Yeah, for sure.
And then 705, I've never pulled over 700, so wouldn't that be a great moment on the biggest stage, dude, with hopefully not with Magnus making the call, I know from experience, you get this down command.
A little slow on the down command.
Yep, and then sometimes you get this. But no disrespect there. All right, deadlift. What event are you looking forward to most?
Steeplechase.
Steeplechase, yeah, are you? Me too, you son of a bitch. The one event I think I could take him in. Yeah, you're looking pretty good at the steeple.
I think natural stones are good too. It's a great equalizer. I don't think anyone can really prepare any more than another unless they're getting advanced touches on the prototype for the show. Other than that, it's going to be kind of your raw strength and application in the moment and your kind of problem solving ability a little bit. It's going to be a little bit of a puzzle to figure out in a short time.
Yeah, and then that exactly that puzzle, right? Me and John were talking about it too. Like, how much time do you spend trying to figure out the puzzle, or just literally gripping it and ripping it, and then you grip it and rip it because you don't have much time. And if you see somebody else who went way faster, maybe somebody who was like in 8th place, and say you're in 3rd, you get to watch them. If they go really fast, it might change your game plan, and you have to rush on those natty stones. And when you rush on something like that, if you don't have a good grip, God forbid you could hurt something, or you go to load it and something hits the crossbar and drops down, hits you in the foot. It's going to be an interesting event for sure. And we only have a minute, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think, dude,
I don't see many finishes on that.
There's one less stone though.
It's 4 stones?
No, it's 5 instead of 6.
5, and the top one's 350, right?
Yeah, it's pretty low though. It's only 48.
48. Like you think anybody's going to finish the run?
I do.
You do? Mm-hmm. You think you're going to finish?
I plan on it.
Hey, this guy's confident. All right. I'm not sure. I don't know what to expect. Heaviest stone we got here is 250 today, so it'll be an easy run for you.
Atlas Stones is a pretty good event for me. This is a lot different. I feel good. I think coming into it, I stand as much of a chance as anybody on it, but yeah, it's like if I'm top 3 going into the last event, then I'm gonna spend less time thinking. If not, I'm gonna not get hurt.
Yeah. Personally, I love the confidence. And hopefully you prove me wrong. I think with 5 stones being natural, it's tough to get speed. If you get a good grip, you can be faster off the floor than Atlas Stone. But an Atlas Stone, if you have good tacky, you at least know what you're getting every rep. So we'll see. Circus dumbbell's looking good for you too. You looking to clear that run?
I think I could finish. I think I need more practice on the globe ones though. They're a little. They're a little
is
weird.
it globes at the show?
No, I'm sorry. It's the
big
not the
drum.
the monster ones. Yeah.
Yeah, not
Drums.
the globe.
Phil not playing.
Yeah,
those.
Steve has the Bardos globe. Those things are fucking
That's it.
terrible.
That's
The old
another
timey like Sear dumbbell replica. Those things are rough. Thank God. I'm not feeling too great on that one, but that's day 3. The goal is make day 3. Right? Obviously, we got a couple very confident guys here, as they should be. I'm confident myself. Last year, I would have been in 5th. We've talked about it many times, and I cut 30-something pounds more than the competitors. So
3-inch handle too.
So the goal is absolutely top 10 and then beyond. But first things first, you got to make the top 10. We got some good guys in the division. A couple good guys aren't in this year. Chris Schwant and who was the other one? Kip Leitner. Kip Leitner, beast. You went against Kip. You know firsthand how good he is. He came in 6th in the Open Masters 2 years ago. So he's legit.
They were both on the podium.
And they were both on the podium last year. Yep. Blake Ditas, I think, got 4th. Paul Monza, the champ, obviously. I think he won the Arnold too. So the class is getting big. It's exciting. People say like Masters, like people high level guys like maybe like a Nick O'Hare, right? He competed in the 90 last year, and I think he could have won Masters.
I think Nick would have won this show, but if he felt like he could, come in and do his best. If he came in his best, Nick would be winning the show.
I think he would win the show too. He's very good.
I don't think he's showing up.
But then certain athletes, they'll stay in the Open still. I stayed in the Open, but I'm going this time. You're still very much an Open athlete. You got your pro card, and you're looking to come back to PSL next year, right? And John, you just came in 5th at the Arnold Open 1 week after winning Masters. So it's kind of cool to see that guys aren't just going to Masters, right? If you have the ability to do the Open shows like these guys and myself in the 90 kg, we're still doing that. But the Masters class, that's the thing people will say, like, oh, Masters isn't deep. It's getting deep, and I hope that this year with a couple of good athletes like yourselves, Paul Mwanza, Blake Ditas, me, Omri, and a couple other good guys, I don't know everybody. If you get Kip Leitner, Chris Schwant back, guys like Kevin Candido and O'Connor, if they wanted to do it next year, this class is getting deep, and I think it's exciting. And it's our job.
Definitely some guys coming in to fill next year for sure. I don't know the whole spectrum of some of the international names. Haven't seen them before.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, as far as the American athletes, I don't know. I definitely see John, getting top 3 in the dumbbell and the steeplechase.
Oh, I agree. I see some event wins for you.
I don't know if I can get him on those, and I don't know if there's enough good deadlifters to push John below me on that. So that's what I'm a little bit worried about. I think I'll take the deadlift. Hopefully I can win the deadlift overall.
Strongman math. Yep. Because I think you'll win the deadlift.
I need people to wedge between us on that to make up the points on those.
It can come down. It can come down to separation. You guys competed against each other once to the Max show, right? And little Damon was going for a record. Doyle swept in and got 2nd place in the frame. Oh, you won the Farmers, right? Because you went for the record.
Farmers because he went for
the record. So Damon went for like a world record attempt and sadly missed halfway, right? Wouldn't have counted anyways. And John, being the smart competitor he was, he just snuck in I think you chipped him by 5 pounds on his 2nd carry, won the Farmers with the weight that Damon maybe didn't think he could do. So strongman math is fun, right? So I'm 1-0 against John. We did the Titan team comp, right? And you beat me in 2 events there, so technically we're tied, right? And probably going to change this time around. Damon's 1-0, but it was very close. You had to push the best out of him in the sandbags. Remember that? He had to beat the other guy in the sandbags.
And then I dropped the yoke.
The yoke, that's right. It came down to a tiebreaker. So with strongman math, it's funny because
sandbags. We didn't sandbag.
Sandbag toss.
Oh, toss.
You had the toss. Remember the other guy was actually pretty good. It was you and Doyle were the only 2 really good guys at that show, but that other guy was really good at sandbag.
Never really did it before, and he pushed me to pretty much my limit.
And your sandbag wasn't that great, and you had the best sandbags of your life, and you needed it.
That was the best sandbag game of my life.
Yeah.
And I probably could have lost to that guy who.
Because if you didn't beat him in the sandbags. John would have beat you outright in the show, and he almost took you with that yoke. John went for broke, and you just fell.
A little
unfortunately,
too fast.
A little too fast.
But it was a close call.
That's the funny thing about strongman math, because I've been with it with other friends, where Damon very well. Like if I look right, we talk about it because this is the Instagram question we're going to ask, and we'll probably wrap it up in a minute here. I think between the 2 of you, right, and we're friends, I think we could talk about it. I think Damon can win 3 events on you, and I think you could win 3 events on Damon. I see Damon winning the log, the deadlift, and the stones. And I see you taking steeplechase, dumbbell, and what's the other one? Frame, because you're very fast on the frame.
Frame, yeah.
Right? Now, that could go either way on any of those, right? I could be wrong. But right now, on paper, it's like, all right, if both these guys show up at their best. But then the thing is, if you guys go 1 and 2 in every event, then they're going to have the first ever OSG tiebreaker. But that's not going to happen. Somebody's going to sneak in between you 2 on the deadlift, and somebody's going to sneak in between you 2 on the dumbbell, and that's where strongman math comes in.
There's also a lot of strategy in the log is who's going to go for the 320.
That's it, dude. That's the question.
It's not going to be me.
Yeah, which we were hoping you were, because you were saying you were going to go for it, and I'm not. My PR is 302. Yours is like 300 now, right? 290 something.
No, it's only 285.
Yeah,
But
hit 280 for 3
I
yesterday.
think I could hit 290 for.
Yeah,
four.
I think you got 300.
But 320.
Too risky. Yep. So that's it.
I'm
That's
seeing
the
us
call.
maybe at this point where I'm at, coming off my knee, hopefully splitting points on the log with him.
Yeah.
You know, getting within a place there. He's gonna get a couple places on the dumbbell steeple. Hopefully, that's something you could still bring up a bit. So that could come down to anything on the day, stumble. But yeah, risks like 320 log. Yeah, I've done 325 in competition, but that wasn't recent.
It sucks that the literally the only event where there's like the inherent risk with a trump is the first event, the log. Because on dumbbell, obviously you might rush and mess up your rack position or something, but it's just part of the strategy. But with the log,
everyone wants a faster.
Yeah, you have to
fast three on
select.
dumbbell, faster on deadlift. That's a given. That's everyone's strategy.
Yes, and you can mess up strapping in on a deadlift or whatever, right? But like on the log, you have to make that decision before you walk out there. Am I going for the 320 or the 290? Last year,
that's
last year
the
you
show
went
from the get go.
Yep.
So
You were
it's a scary call.
We talked about it last year, right? We both did OSG last year. Yeah. I was a non-Trump guy, so it wasn't even in my head going for Trump weight. I just did the non-Trump and repped it out as best I could. I ended up being one of the top 2 finishers in the non-Trump, so I didn't lose too many points. Damon said, "I'm here to try and make the top 10. I'm going for broke," and you went for the 330 your log?
Yeah.
330.
I was hitting 320, 325 last year in prep, and I just didn't hit comp weight. And I think on something like a log, it's something you've want to have done regularly to try in a competition.
Yep. So
especially if it's not.
So he went for it and missed it. I think you tried again. Then when we went back to the 290, which is the lighter weight, it just wasn't there. Right. It happens. Happened to me at PSL.
The bicep was worrying me a little bit. I strained it on bags like 2 weeks before the show, so the clean on all the cleans on log added up. Like I would have been comfortable with 1 rep on a 330 log. That would have been goal for me. Just like a 320 would be probably. So
personally, like it just sucks that the first event is the one you have to like go for broke or not and go for glory. It'd be really cool if like log was like the third event and you kind of knew where you stood. And it's like, oh shit, I got to make up points. Fuck it, I'm going 320.
Yeah, but they got to throw the log in the front so people can actually throw all of their their best into it to make the weight higher. That weight possibility goes down drastically after every event.
And in my opinion, great weight selection. Obviously, we do the same weight as U90, but I think it's a great weight selection. You're gonna have guys who hit the 320, but then some of the guys in Masters. There's not a lot of super well-rounded guys that can hit the heaviest lifts, right? You're very well-rounded. I am. You are. But we might not be hitting the Trump log. There's going to be a few guys who can hit that log for reps, but they might not be a good deadlift or a mover.
I know 3 that hit 310 for multiple reps last year, so I'm assuming that. What was it bigger last year?
It was 310 for. Was it
310 was the Trump.
It was 320.
And they hit it for.
It was 290.
Two of those guys.
Sorry, no, it was 280, 310. It was 280, 310.
Didas and Mwanza hit it.
Didas Mwanza hit it for reps.
Going for the big
I expect them to hit it for reps too, and then hopefully we could take a guy like Didas on a moving event or something. Blake, we'll see you soon. All right, what are you guys weighing in at right now?
I was like 245.
Yeah, you've been good. We talked about that. Yeah, I thought he was pushing like 260 earlier in the year, right?
For USS Nats, it was heavyweight, so I kind of just let it go at that point.
Yep.
238. I'm enjoying the easy cuts these days.
So you guys, all right, cool. And I am a svelte 215 today. I got to start eating more, huh? I let you guys out angle me a little bit with the bags here. All right, let's do bold predictions. All right, I'll go first. And I don't say this because I'm being humble. I say this because I'm being honest. The people asked at home. First of all, they asked who would win. My buddy Greg, my neighbor, he's an aspiring military kid, great kid. He asked who would win in a competition. Let's call it a strength competition. 3 strongmen or 3 Marines, right? I say it depends on what the competition is, but what do you got to say?
It all depends on the events.
Yeah, it's a vague question, right?
You can't
I had a couple Marines reach out to me, and dude, it's the Marines, and I know the Marines are they'll absolutely like die on their shield. I wrestled with a Marine once, and I had him in a chokehold. He's like, dude, you got to choke me out. I'm like, dude, I'm not going to choke you out. We're having fun. He goes, no, I'm not tapping out. You have to choke me out. And I'm like, dude, come on. So I let him go, but he literally wanted me to choke him out.
I think I saw a video with
guys are nuts.
Sean Strickland going against the Navy SEAL that said he would beat him. And
it's
difference between a guy who does something for a living and not,
Yeah.
Who's pulling triggers and who's actually fighting in a cage, doing the exact thing you're testing over and over.
I think if it was like cardio, like CrossFit kind of thing, I think
they would destroy us. Yeah.
But if it's strongman,
that's the thing. I think if you're shouldering a 300-pound bag for reps, we're going to destroy most Marines. Jeff Lanny notwithstanding. If a Marine doesn't train strongman, if we're doing OSG, dude, we're going to win, right? Not against Jeff Laney, but if we're doing literally like a Murph workout, we're getting destroyed, right? If we have to do what's the BUDS, right? The BUDS program for the Navy SEALs, dude, we're going down clearly. So we respect and honor our Marines. Thank you for your service. That is no disrespect. It's just they're well-rounded in everything. We're training for heavy shit. All right.
it's the same thing like how MMA, started and where it is. Strongman, the same thing. It's specialized. You know what I mean? You can only serve so many masters and develop so many abilities at one given time.
Yeah. We're at 15 minutes. Damon's got to get another steeple run. You're probably locking up, and we got to get training. But the last question, the most important one that the fans want to know, out of the three of us, and we put Omri in there too. I might get Omri on here after. Who's going to win out of the three of us? So for me, I legitimately got you guys 1 and 1A, right? I see it going either way. I think if Damon shows up fresh and recovered and he's training with burly strongmen now and good, I think Damon can win. I also see you could win very handily. I think both of you have what it takes to win the whole show. So I'm going to put myself third behind you, just ahead of Omri. Omri, I love you, but we have history. I think I could take you in the show. Prove me wrong. Who wants to go first?
I think I need a little bit of luck in this set of events to execute my best at 100%. I think these are events John hits consistently on every day, so I'm going to need a little bit of luck at my absolute best. I think I absolutely think I can take it, but I need a little bit of luck. I think John has the consistency on his side, and this set of events really
He's competed
would
a
favor
lot.
him.
Yeah. You're very cerebral, like myself, but you compete way more than me. So you're going to go John, you, or 50-50 than me?
We'll see. I'm worried about the little marks I have to hit. I have like another, the next 2 weeks or so will kind of tell me and what I have to offer and my confidence. It's up and down a little bit. This has been a good week. I hit a little point of overtraining early, but I'm bouncing back from that. So it's a little bit early, but there's not much time left.
Yep. All right. Humble. Good. I like it. John, what do you got?
I think if I execute, I think I could win the whole show. But I mean, if you're, if you do this and you go OSG, that should be your plan. Should be to win the whole show.
Yeah.
Yep. But just like he said, you need luck. Like if everyone's going to do really good, you need people to sneak in and steal points from people. So
That's
it's not really just up to you.
It's really not us against each other. There's people that we don't know enough about and what they can do, and it's not a matter of them beating, any of us in particular. It's about how much space in between of us, we get in our strengths.
Yeah, and it's nearly impossible in strongman to execute a flawless show. There's always something that goes wrong, one little hiccup, one little grip slip, or maybe you didn't get the last rep in time, whatever it may be. You trip on a steeplechase, whatever. But make no mistake, we're humble. We all want to win, right? And if I execute to my fullest and you guys make a couple mistakes, I'm going to be coming to whoop that ass. So
best case scenario, this is the podium, right?
That would be incredible, would it not? With Omri right there, right behind us in number 4, the Northeast boys, even though Omri's down in Carolina right now.
Flip-flop the order, but just,
Yeah, whatever order.
It would be cool if we, New England stole, the whole thing.
Northeast, he's
world.
Brooklyn. Northeast, yep.
Northeast.
Yankee fan, brother.
That'd be interesting, though, to, say you represent the world, but this little section of the world is,
It's funny, I say that, we'll drag it on here. Like, I'm going OG. My goal is top 10, right? And then outside of that, I'd like to top 5, right? And have respectable, reasonable goals. But then it's like, if I lose to my boys here who live less than an hour or 2 away from me, it's like, oh yeah, I'm like I'm the 5th, 6th, 7th strongest man in the world, but my buddy down the street beat me, But you guys, nobody knows that on the YouTubes, they don't need to know that, right? You put it in your bio and then we push each other to get better next year. But what's great is we're all here training, we're sharing strategies, we're pushing each other to our limits, and I look forward to sharing the stage with you guys. Thank you for being on. We'll talk again after the show, and stay tuned for the next episode. We'll get some training videos maybe edited in here too if I feel like it. All right, let's get to it, boys. Thanks, guys.